Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to this brand new video. Today we're going to be looking at this new feature from Leetify called the Leetify Recap, which from what I've been told is basically like a year in review, if you will. And basically what that means is that we're going to be doing something similar to Spotify Wrapped, where we're going to be looking at our stats from the beginning of the year and how they compare to the end of the year. So basically we're going to see if I improved or if I did not improve, or maybe I stayed the same. But let's get into it right now. So, getting into it, see your year in review. And real quick before we get into it, if you guys actually don't already have a Leetify account, make sure you guys make one so that way you guys can see your year in review for next year. 2021, my rank progression in matchmaking. So apparently I went from Legendary Eagle Master to DMG. Um, yeah, basically, I did lose my rank from inactivity, and when I came back, they put me at DMG. Thank you guys. Okay, level 10. I was level 10 the entire year. Not a surprise there. My best friend is Koi. Shout out to Koi. Apparently, Koi, we had a 75% win rate together. That's crazy. My worst friend is Justin with a 46% win rate over 50 matches. Justin, man, we got to get it together. We do we do not win games together. Say thanks. Hold on. What happened if I say thanks? We make a great team. We only need to work on it. We make a great team. All we need to work on aim, utility usage, positioning, game sense, spacing, opening duels, clutching, communication, and winning. If we just improve those, maybe we can win more than 46% of matches this year. Yes, okay. I will be tweeting this. My longest friendship with Brayden. Brayden, of course, everybody should know Brayden from my videos. He's been around since the beginning. Me and Brayden have been playing together for almost 4 years now, so I'm not really surprised about that. I've been playing with him since the beginning. My top carries, Cactus, Pretzel, and Tristan. Okay. Look at that. Well, there's a reason that I 4Q to 3Q these guys a lot of the time. So we have the top friendly flashes. Brayden needs to work on his flashes. That's tough. If Brayden's if Brayden's got almost double what everyone else has, and he has not played for the past 6 months, then something is wrong. Top team killers: Koi, 14 team kills? Wait, really? Boy is a team killer? Who would have knew? Pretzel, I know Pretzel team kills because he kills me all the time. Okay, let's get into the more meaty things. Activity. Okay, this is all about me here. So this year I played 662 matches. It does not include the ESEA platform, I believe, because I've definitely played more matches than this. And it also does not include the LAN matches that I went to, but yeah. Now Austin's just showing off. Okay. 662 matches, that's just pugs and matchmaking this year. Not bad. The average Leetify user only plays 79. That's actually not as many as I would have thought. And the approximate time in matches is 500 hours, which, yeah, the average Leetify user 56, which is crazy because I do 56 in 1 week sometimes. Now we have the most matches you played was during February, and I played 128 matches in February, and I actually know why. That was when I first started getting into streaming, and I was trying to get into the FPLC qualifiers, and that was back when you had to play a lot of matches, and we played over 100 pugs on Faceit. And I remember I counted it. We also were plugging ESCA at the time, and we played over 160 matches in February, and that was by far the month that I grinded the most. It actually, you could see what it does when you grind. You start to go down, 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 and we came back for a little bit, and then we went down, 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 up, and now we're at like 63. Now this I can completely understand because now that I'm streaming and playing almost every single day, yeah, I expect it to be more average around this number. Leetify rating on average is plus 66, which is only average. Actually, not what I would have expected it to be. Win rate percentage 58%. I mean, yeah. I mean, I win a lot of games. Just the reason why I'm able to maintain level 10 for the entire year while playing as many games as I do. KD ratio 1.26. That's great, which, not to brag or anything, but I figure that my KD is probably going to be up there because I'm a baiter. And my ADR has been at 93 the entire year. That's actually kind of an insane stat. It's only good, though. It's only good because that seems a little like that seems like they're robbing me here. This is only good when it's 15 above the average Leetify user. Are you serious? It's only good? That seems like we're pushing the edge of great there, but oh well, I'm not going to complain. Opening duels, we have 57% of the opening duels I win. That's actually really good, especially since I tend to be the guy that goes first. And this is over an entire year, mind you. This isn't just one game. So 57% of the time I'm winning the fight against you. That's a good stat. 15,764 total kills this entire year. I actually probably have more than that, but I don't know how much more. The teammate kills 24. Let me just check something. So I killed more people than Koi, and I said Koi killed a lot of people. That's kind of unfortunate. 2,424. That is a pretty big part of my total kills. So I think that that would mean that I'm probably a good team player. But this is not a majority of my kills, so I'm not a baiter. So, you know, it is what it is. Okay. And my total deaths, of course, you know, total deaths, 12,506 times, which is actually kind of a lot if you think about it. But clutching, okay, overall, okay, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. I suck at clutching, but you know what? The win rate is still 17%, which is not that bad over an entire year. I won only one 1v5 the entire year. That's crazy. And my win percent is 0.53. I mean, my 1v1 win percentage is actually really high. I mean, I can win 1v1s pretty well, but 1v2s, 20%, that stat, I feel like it could be higher. It could be higher. 1v3s, I think that that's pretty fair. 1v4, of course, like I said, 2%, and then 1v5, I don't win them apparently. I never win those. Multi kills. Overall, I had 4,252 multi kills, which is a third of my kills. That's kind of crazy. I had 2,861 2Ks at average 4.32 a game. That's actually a really insane stat. Definitely one of the highlights so far that I've seen. And then of course down to the aces. I've only gotten 49 aces this year, which, you know, that's still quite a bit, but I mean, I could have more, I guess. 7% of the time I get an ace in a game. That means that when we come into a match, I have a 7% chance of getting an ace that game, which I feel like is a pretty high chance, all things considered. But either way, let's get into the trivia. Okay, so here we are. Leetify users found in the wild are 979. That's it. Only 979 of the people that I've played with or against this entire year use Leetify. Feels like it should be so much more. Speaking of which, if you guys want to check out Leetify, it's absolutely free. Check it out. Sign up. Leetify.com/Austin. 8 pro players found in the wild? That's not true. I found a lot more than that. Well, maybe not. I guess not in game. I guess that's probably true. So Lee, Stewie, Tarek, Mo. I guess they probably count Mo as a pro player, right? OC, JT, Fang. Um, that's pretty close to all of them, but I don't know who else. My arch enemy is Jared. That doesn't make any sense to me. Me and Jared play all the time. I don't understand why that would be. Longest win streak this year was 16 wins, which I actually just did not that long ago. It was a couple weeks ago. 16 wins. Not bad. Longest loss streak, 8 losses. I feel like that's actually kind of good. I feel like a lot of people go on a lot longer loss streak, but 8 losses, I can live with that. Matches with personal best. Let's check these out. Okay, my highest Leetify rating was right here where I had a HLTV rating of 1.73 and a Leetify rating of 15.17. Most kills, I had 51 kills in a game, which I remember is on over. And I remember this game because I made a joke going into overtime. I said, now I can drop 50. And it was the first time that I actually had dropped 50 the entire year. And 51 kills. Very insane. And then we had a game where I had 1 death. Let's go ahead and check this game out. This was a 16-5. So this is actually a 0 death game. I don't know why it says I have 1 death. We did a challenge on my channel at the beginning of the year, which you can actually go check out the video. I'll put a link up here. And we had tried to get me on 0 deaths and win the game, and we did do that. But I had 0 deaths at the end of the game. However, there was a slight technicality. If you want to know what it was, you can go ahead and check out the video yourself and see if you could come back and tell me if you think that I had 0 deaths or not, because I think I did. Apparently, Leetify says I had 1, so I mean that's unfortunate. But okay, improvement. Okay, this is what I was waiting for. HE usage and flashbang usage are my most improved skills, which is kind of crazy because I could see HE usage, but flashbang usage does not seem like something that I've improved on. I feel like I've thrown a lot of flashes, but we'll see what it means by that. And now, this is a crazy stat. In 2021, your screen was white for almost 5 hours? That's actually kind of crazy. And like I said, it probably is more than 5 hours, so that's just absurd. That's a long time for my screen to be white, but I put in a lot of hours into the game, so I guess if you really think about it, it's not that much. I threw 12,461 flashes, almost zero point 0.7 per round, which almost 10,000 smokes, 8,000 mollies, 4,000 HEs, which I guess not as much because I'm a double flash buyer, not an HE buyer, if I'm being honest. So, and then yeah, total utility thrown almost 35,000 pieces of util, which is an average of 2 grenades per round. That's just in game too. Wow. Then we have total money wasted. I wasted $3 million. I don't even know. What do they consider wasted? What do they consider wasted? Do they consider I didn't spend it at the end of the half, or I didn't spend it by the end of the game? Maybe they mean I don't know what this stat means, but that's still a lot of money to be wasting. Okay, most played maps. Inferno played 174 times. Mirage 173. That's actually a lot closer than I thought because I typically don't play Mirage. I ban it all the time when I'm captain. So that's crazy, but I mean it's pretty obvious why I don't like Mirage. My win percentage is so much less, like 63 on Inferno, 60 on Dust, and then 54 on Mirage. It's just so bad. I hate Mirage. Total bomb site detect, 3,720. Okay. Total bomb sites held, 2,249. I'm not a bomb site player, I guess. I guess I'm just a better T-side player. You know, it is what it is. Total money spent, almost $47 million spent, and half of that spent on guns. A fourth of it spent on utility, and a fourth of it spent on armor. Who knew that you could rack up that much buying armor and diffuse kits? 10 million spent on armor and diffuse kits is kind of crazy. I mean, really, if you think about it, that is actually a wild stat. You spent almost $10 million on just armor and a diffuse kit, and armor being, you know, a thing that you need to have pretty much every gun round. That's absurd. Then we have this little pie chart here of percentage of rounds played in each economy category. Full buys, 55%. That's pretty good. 55% of the rounds are full buys. I like that. Pistol rounds, okay, you're gonna have your pistol rounds, and you have ecos, a lot of ecos. Like this is probably full ecos, right? Half buy and then force buy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm a forcer. I like to force almost every single chance we get. I mean, of course, when it doesn't make sense, we would take a save, right? But in pugs, I like to just force all the time because I'm playing with my teammates most of the time. So it just makes a lot more sense for us to be buying, especially since we're gonna be more competitive than the average player, in my opinion, anyway. Then, of course, full ecos. I mean, this probably the majority of these are probably during FPLC qualifiers, if I had to be honest, because I could not tell you the last time that I full ecoed in a pug. And then semi-ecos, half buy, do that all the time. We have the highest rank achieved, which, oh wait, this is just the too long didn't read. Oh wait, we're done. That's crazy. Okay, so let's just look at this card real quick. Best map, Inferno. Best friend is Koi. Highest rank is level 10, and then LEM. Win percentage 58. Leetify rating pretty high. Most improved skills, HE usage, and flashbang usage, and then total matches being 662. That's not bad at all. This was great. I love this. Leetify, I absolutely love this recap. It was great. I can't wait for the next one next year. And if you guys want to check yours out, make sure you guys go to leetify.com/Austin and check out the year in review if you're already a Leetify member. But if you're not, then make sure you check out Leetify and get signed up for next year. That way you can have Leetify recap next year and you can see all of these crazy stats for yourself. And with that being said, that's the end of the video. If you guys want to make sure you check out my stream, I stream every single night. I try to anyway. Link in the description, twitch.tv/AustinCS underscore. And also, if you guys don't know about my clips channel, which some of you might not actually, go ahead and check out. All the links will be in the description. I'll see you guys later. Peace.